Right, well, it's safe to say, I think we're in a relegation dogfight this season. It's not going to plan. Hello guys, David here and welcome back to episode number 27 of Hometown Hero. In today's episode we'll be showing you the Vanarama National League game against Boreham Wood, and I'll be showing you the FA Trophy tie at home to Kingstonians. Before we get into everything, big thank you to everyone who's watched the videos on the channel so far. If you do like these videos, please make sure you slap a thumbs up on them. Massively supports the videos in the channel. And if you're new to the channel and you want to stay around, hit the subscribe button as well. It all helps out and gives me nice warm feelings inside as well. Speaking of nice warm feelings, my wonderful Stars Appeal t-shirt has arrived. I know I've not really talked about it, but you can see we love Salisbury Hospital. Big thank you to Gemma for sorting that out. She kindly emailed me and said that she's really appreciative of the support that we're doing for the charity and offered to send this across. And it fits like a dream. The only thing is I've had to have the heating on in the house all day so far today so that I can wear this without freezing my knickers off. It's a little bit cold at the moment. But anyway, again, big stress point. If you do want to get involved and help out the charity, then there is a link in the description to the Just Giving page. You don't have to do it just to get the player in the game. Of course, there are continuing to be players that develop and generate in the system as well. If you do want to pick one of them, it's not a problem. We can sort that out. Big one obviously being Lee Morton at the moment. At the time of recording this, still not been picked up, even though he's our star player at the moment. But if you do want to support the charity, if you want to get the player in the game or not, please hit the link in the description below. It will massively support them. They do some amazing things. And again, big thank you to them for sending out the t-shirt. Really, really nice. Anyway, since you were last with us, it's not been great. It's just not been great. As you can see, we're in the relegation zone. We're actually 4 points adrift of 19th place as well, which is a big concern, and we're not really doing the new chairman very proud at the moment. So if we could do with a couple of wins on the belt, we could really start to improve things a bit. But it's hard to come by at the moment, I've got to be honest. Last two games we played were against Cambridge. Of course, we lost unfortunately them in the FA Cup at home, and then we won against Stocksbridge Steels in the FA Trophy third round, which means we do, of course, as I mentioned before, have the fourth round against Kingstonian up in today's episode. Since those two games, though, we've not won. We played Dover, we drew 0-0, we lost 1-0 to Hartlepool, to a player who has not scored in about 50 games. That was his first goal for Hartlepool and in like a season and a half, which is ridiculous. Classic Football Manager scenes. We drew to Bromley, conceding the last minute. It's so frustrating. And then we lost 2-0 to Aldershot. We were never really in that game, to be completely honest with you. But yeah, we've got Boreham Wood at home. I'm not particularly confident, I've got to be honest. I'm hoping that we'll just batter Kingstonian in the next game, and that'll give us a bit more of a G up inside the squad. But yeah, otherwise, it's not really been going too well. We have brought back Ethan Sutcliffe. He's come back in on loan. I am going to try and get him on a free transfer this summer instead, because obviously we tried to get him back on loan. His contract runs out in this summer, so I'm going to try and get him back because he was really, really good for us this season. So as soon as I noticed his contract was expiring and I put in a loan offer and they accepted it, I had to get him back. He's such a good player for us last season. Desperately need him back. Hopefully he can continue the form he had last season as well. That'd be good. Other thing that's worth noting is that one Pascal Juan Estrada, who I was really pleased about. I mentioned, oh my God, he's amazing. We've got him into the squad. He's not played well, for one. And he hasn't got a work permit anymore. So we can't apply for a work permit for him until April. I have told him I'm going to be shipping him out on loan, and it's not great. But to be honest, wasn't playing very well anyway, so probably not missing out on much. Final thing before we get into the game, I probably should have said this right at the start, but I've just done that through my, thereby lack of hair. And you'll notice that I've got no hair left as well. I've gone for the low maintenance cut. It was getting a bit long. Hopefully now you'll see less of me doing this. Trying to get it out of the way. I might not stop running my hands through it, as I seem to do all the time, but stops that bit anyway. But yeah, that's kind of what's going on. So anyway, let's stop rambling on. Let's get into the first game of the episode. This is going to be the team we're putting out to try and face up against Boreham Wood in today's episode. Because I mean, Lee Morton in goal, as you can see, he's been really good for us in the last few games. He's been our star player, I would suggest, to be completely honest with you. It's going to be Icethorpe. No, it's not. Where is Kieran Price? It's going to be Kieran Price at left back, Littlewood and Sutcliffe in the middle, Helliwell on the right-hand side, Diaz, Purrington, Chadwick and Thistleton the midfield four, and then Tommy Conway and Tommy Wright, the two Tommies, are going to be playing up top alongside each other today. I did want to play Warren Bentley because every game he's played he's scored, but unfortunately he's out with a twisted ankle. So we probably won't see him today, but he is now officially the club's top appearance maker. He's had 146 appearances, I think. And as a result, yeah, he takes over Lewis Benson with the mantle of the most appearances in Salisbury FC history, which is quite cool. Which brings me on to the point about the stadium name. I'm still waiting for names on the stadium, guys. We do move into it at the end of this season. Of course, it could be the Salisbury Stadium for a period of time. That's not the end of the world. But I want to hear your thoughts. I want to see what you guys think the stadium should be called. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. That would be awesome. And yeah, because I want to get one sorted. I don't want to be in the Salisbury Stadium for too long, let's be honest. And anyway, this has played in Tommy Wright. Come on, the boys. Turning up for the camera. Oh, you love to see it. Tommy Wright scores his 8th goal of the season. This was a nicely worked goal, actually. Chadwick plays it back to Helliwell, who pings the ball forward. Thistleton dinks it on from his head. Tommy Wright, nice little touch, and puts it in at the near post. And the Whites are 1-0 up. Annoyingly, though, we're still 2 points adrift because everyone else around us seems to be winning. It's a bit of a shame, but it's fine. We can, to be honest, if we can even start bridging the gap away from Eastleigh, that's an important thing as well. And we have to remember that we do have 2 games in hand over Barnet and Gateshead, who are 2 points ahead of us. So in theory, we win one of those games, we go above Dulwich Hamlet, and then so on and so forth. So hopefully we can just carry on doing that, and that will help us get a bit further forward. But that's a good start. It's not an earth-shattering start, I've got to be honest, but it's good enough. We just need to tell the lads to keep it, to not get complacent, to keep the focus, and hopefully we can get another goal at some point in the second half and really start to cement this result. Tommy Conway on the break. He has got, I think that's Tommy Wright alongside him. He probably didn't need to give it to him there, but I mean, yeah, kind of regret all of that decision making from Conway there. He should have just kept running, and then maybe Wright could have cut inside, but doesn't matter. We're creating chances. Wright plays Conway in again. Nothing coming that time. Finds Diaz out on the left. Ball blocked back to Price, who's been moaning about lack of game time, but again, he's been playing well when he has played, so he earns the right to be in the starting 11 today, I think. Chadwick, Purrington doing well, cutting out in the midfield, which is nice. Tommy Wright blocked out to Diaz, balling crossed in. And you know what's going to happen here? Bournemouth are going to go up the other end, and they're probably going to score. Luckily, though, Helliwell's got some other ideas. I thought he might have been offside there, but he's picked it up, whips a ball in. Tommy Wright's there. Oh, it's a chance. He gets the rebound. Come on. Tommy Wright with his 2nd goal of the game, and hopefully starting to wrap us up a nice little victory here. I could have sworn Helliwell was offside there, but I'm not going to say anything. Lovely ball across. Really shaky keeping from the goalkeeper there, and it goes back out to Tommy Wright, who scores the goal at the 2nd opportunity. Lovely stuff. I'm not going to worry about the table at the moment because there's no one really near us that we have to worry about, because everyone seems to be doing their bit anyway. We're going to bring Genesini on instead of Thistleton. That's been a change I've been making. I'm trying to shift him in as a right midfielder just to give us a bit more flexibility. He's got the attributes to do it. He just needs to get a bit more game time under his belt to do that as well. We're going to give that a try once more and see if we can shift him into someone who can pretty much play along the right-hand side entirely, to be completely honest. But it looks like we're starting to bridge that gap between us and the bottom 3 as well, which is quite nice. Sutcliffe with a chance, and he's back in. It's his 2nd appearance on loan at the club in his 2nd season, and that is a lovely header. The things you love to see is your star centre-half coming back and scoring a header from the corner. Happy, happy days. Can we bring on anyone else? In fact, I am going to bring off goal scorer Sutcliffe and bring on Andy Janieva in the centre-back pairing. And this has turned into a pretty good result. I was feeling a little bit down in the dumps before I recorded this episode because I haven't touched this really since I recorded episode 26. So I had to go and do all those offline games as well. Can we make it 4? Of course we can. Tommy Conway, Genesini with the assist. Come on! Lovely stuff. It's the lucky shirt, boys. It's the lucky shirt. Oh, wonderful stuff. But yeah, I was feeling down in the dumps, if we'll be honest. We weren't playing well. We turned up now, and all of that is completely gone. I'm happy again. Come on, 4-0 victory. That's the kind of statement I wanted to see. Genesini getting a good result in. Tommy Wright scoring a brace. Wonderful stuff. Proud of the performance. I am very proud of that, lads. Good job indeed. And that puts us 2 points clear of the 2 points adrift of the relegation zone, which is still a little bit of a concern. But we've got a much better goal difference, and we've got 2 games in hand as well. So win one of them, we go up to. We win one of them, we could go up at Boreham Wood. In complete fairness, so we'll take that. We'll move on to the game against whoever it is, Kingstonian, and we'll try and beat them as well. Double winning episode. Alrighty then, guys, back to the Silver Lake Stadium for the second game of the episode. Of course, we're up against Kingstonian in this game in the FA Trophy. It's the 4th round. If I remember, I'll do the 5th round draw on this video as well, assuming we get through, of course. Couple of changes, in fact quite a few changes to be completely honest with you. Alexis Andre Jr. is going to come in goal. He's been pissing and moaning about the fact he's getting no game time, so we have to try and change something up a little bit. And I refuse to put George Sykes-Kenworthy in, as a lot of you will remember his, how should we put it, interesting goalkeeping technique in a couple of episodes ago. So we're not going to put him in the squad. He is dead to us now. We're going to have Kieran Price, Sutcliffe, Bradley Green and Sam Paul at the back 4. Bradley Green is just one of those players that I will always have time for. I don't know why. He's not actually the best player in the world, but I just think I just have a lot of time for him. That's all it is. Rhys Davies, Cameron James, Wayne Chadwick, yep, and Dylan Thistleton are the midfield 4. Tommy Conway and Tomi Adeloye are going to be up top today. As you can see, we've still got a few injuries, a couple of suspensions, and obviously the fabled Estrada work permit conundrum that we're stuck in. I'm trying to shift him out on loan to a foreign club. I've told him it's going to happen. Problem I have is nobody wants him. It's a conundrum. It is a conundrum, boys and girls. All right, let's pump fists. We'd say we've got faith. We always do that. It's our go-to move. And let's go and see if we can get through to the 5th round of the FA Trophy. Little known fact for you, I actually did a small amount of physiotherapy experience at Kingstonian Football Club when that was my degree of choice. You can probably tell I don't do that anymore. I work in software. It's not very interesting. Anyway, a little bit disappointing. Early penalty conceded. Early penalty scored by Derbyshire. And that is very frustrating because this team is a good 2 or 3 leagues below us. So this shouldn't really be the kind of game we should be losing, to be completely honest with you. Let's get the FA Trophy results up on the screen. Nothing really, no other, great, well, yeah, no other problems for bigger teams at the moment, which is a bit annoying. I thought they were going to just kick that up the other end and score again then, to be completely fair with you, but it looks like we haven't managed it. Price pings forward to Conway, pings back to Davies, Tomi Adeloye, oh... Adeloye's not turned up a lot recently. Even though his last 5 games suggest he's played really well, he's played really well in a supporting role, and I really need him to start scoring again. Getting a little bit worrying. Understandably, Kingstonian's XG, or expected goals of 0.92, obviously corroborates the fact that they have had a penalty. So not unsurprising, but that is a very, very disappointing first half performance. Show a bit of desire. I have got faith. Oh, I've done the difference there. I mean, it doesn't make a difference, to be honest. As long as you do one of those 2 and you pump your fists, after a fair bit of time, the squad will believe in what you say regardless. So, it should be okay. Bradley Green, oh, I was just about to say, pops up in those areas. Didn't manage it this time, though. Chadwick finds Thistleton. Can he get a ball across? He can. Conway's there. Come on. Managed to level up the scores, and it goes 1-1. Tommy Conway with his 7th goal of the season. We are, again, what I'm finding this season is we're lacking in areas that we haven't done in the past. So let me explain. So I'll give you an example, Warren Bentley. Warren Bentley, when he plays, he scores. It's as simple as that. He scored 4. I think he's played 5 or 6 games. Yes, that's not a goal a game, but it's still way better than what these guys are doing. Tommy Wright's playing a lot of games. Tommy Conway's playing a handful of games. They're not the talisman striker that Warren Bentley once was. Big problem. Defensively, there's been a lot of changes, which is why I brought Sutcliffe back in. Yes, he's not been at the club for a while, but hopefully that gives us the chance to have a little bit more continuity, is the word I was looking for. And I mean, the midfield is just... I've got to figure out the midfield. That's the biggest area we're struggling. I just can't find anyone to fit into that deep line playmaker role that Chadwick is currently in. He's not done the job for us, to be completely fair. And yeah, we don't really have anyone else who can do that instead of him. So it's a difficult one. If you are a knowledgeable person of non-league football and you know of someone who can play in the deep line playmaker role 3 seasons into a season of Football Manager, I'm all ears. I will hear you out and I will have a look at your options, because I'd be very keen to know what they are. In the meantime, though, we'll play in DT in there instead, because he can play. He's a good utility option. We're also going to bring off Adaloyi, and we'll bring on Tommy right there. Get that partnership going again, because obviously that worked quite nicely in the previous game, but it looks like we might be on our way to extra time, which is annoying. I wanted a nice, calm, easy win, which is not happening. Yeah, we're going through to extra time. You can see me in my grey suit and orange tie. Telling them off. Yeah, not happy with the performance. Centre halves have played well, which is the least you can hope for. And hopefully we can just get another goal in this game and we can just move away from it. But Kingstonian are on the attack now, and I mean, it's gone over the crossbar, so it wasn't the best step in the end, but it was a good build-up play from them, and they're hammering us on the XG chances at the moment. They're hammering us on possession as well. This is really, really, really rubbish. This is chalk and cheese from the game before, isn't it? And DT on the end of it. Well, come on, it's bouncing around. Yeah, why has it been disallowed? It's been disallowed for an own goal. How? How has this happened? Why is that the offside call? Oh, you're having a laugh. It hits the goalkeeper and then Helliwell gets it. That's not fair. We've lost Dylan Thistle. Can we bring... No. So we're just going to have to leave him off. So we're going to not play down the right-hand side now. Which is good. And it's half-time. You'd have thought we'd have had an extra substitution allowed in extra time. But clearly that doesn't extend down to the reaches of the FA Trophy, which is disappointing. So now we're probably going to get done over down their left-hand side. Here we go. Hurd picks it up on the left. Osborne, ball in. Derbyshire. Oh, I can't believe I nearly just called that. Like, to the nose. To the nose? To the letter. It's on the nose. I don't know why the scores have reverted back to the Panorama National. This is going to penos. This is going to penalties. And this is really, really annoying. And I still can't, for some reason, I can't get Callum to pick this for me, which really annoys me. And I don't know why I can't do it, but deal with it. We'll go with how good they are at penalties. Just do it in that order. Helliwell. Where's Paul? There he is. Price. Who's next? James. Andre. Oh wait, hold on. I missed Davies here. Oh, it doesn't matter. He can just go there. And of course, somehow we've got a goalkeeper who's better than one of our outfield players. Who, yeah. Expect you to win the shootout. I do. I absolutely do. Realistically, it's a lottery, so anything can happen. But I expect we should be winning this. Dan Derbyshire steps up. He scored the penalty in the first half. Oh, I thought it was saved. Oh, that was inches. Have we won a penalty shootout with Salisbury so far? I don't know if we have. Let me know in the comments if we've won a penalty shootout with Salisbury. Tommy Wright tucks it away quite nicely there. Hurd steps up. Oh, come on, Alexis. Make yourself a hero, sunshine. Let's get us through to the 5th round. Got Bradley Green now. Come on, lad. Come on. Yes. I bigged him up and he's paid it. He's paid it. Paid it back. Phew. Getting a bit worried then. Silla Black steps up. Oh, and he goes the right way again, does Alexis, but he can't get to it. Don't like that camera angle. Go back to the one before. What's he do? Tommy Conway steps up. Sends the keeper the wrong way. I don't like this one at all. What is going on? Is it this one? This will do. Well, at least we can see where it goes and see how close the keeper gets. Osborne steps up. I thought he was just going to run for the penalty from where he'd gone from. Oh, I thought he'd saved it again. Oh, these penalties, honestly. Helliwell steps up now. Centre half. Oh, he tucks it in. Ooh. Deary me. Right, Higgs steps up now. It's the 5th penalty, so if he misses this, we've got the chance to go through. But then if he scores, the pressure's on us. He hits the post. Oh, Higgs has hit the post. Who's coming up for us now? I think it's Sam Paul. I think that's him because his name's up at the top there. It's Sam Paul on loan from Reading. His manager has literally just rung me up on the phone and said he's annoyed that he's not playing enough. If he misses this, I might terminate his loan. I suppose I've got to terminate his loan now, haven't I? Don't be surprised if you don't see Sam Paul in the next game. McGee steps up. Oh, God, that's it, isn't it? That's it. I can feel it. Come on, Price. You wanted game time. You've played well. I've given you game time. Come on, lad. Come on, you Whites. Come on. Price steps up. It's straight at the keeper. That is abysmal. That is a shocking, shocking penalty. Oh, dearie me. Unlucky, boys. No, I'm far from pleased. 2 leagues at least above this lot. Dearie me. Dearie, dearie me. Should not have lost that. Well, there you have it, folks. Where should we come back for them? I don't know. We'll come back at some point in February. I think we'll just do 1 per month. So come back mid-Feb. Maybe in fact, we'll come back for the Oval game. And we'll come back for one of either Chesterfield or Gateshead. Probably the Gateshead game, because they're a bit lower down in the league. So it'll be interesting to see how we get on against them as well. But anyway, guys, that's going to be it for this episode. Ran a little bit longer than we would have expected. Again, a big thank you to Gemma from the Stars Appeal for sending this one over. If you want to pick up your own, let them know, and I'm sure we can sort something out for you as well. Remember, if you do want to support the charity and get yourself in the game, hit the Just Giving link in the description below, and we'll get it sorted out, and we'll get that going. But if you have enjoyed this one, guys, hit the like button, subscribe if you're new to the channel, and let me know your thoughts in the comments as always. But mine has been David. I'll catch you guys next time. Cheers.